I want to really thank our panel. I want to thank all of you. We are not done. We're going to go around the corner to James Monroe's house. It's a creaky old house, but a president once lived there, and you're going to have food there, and you're going to see virtual reality. You can also have an opportunity to engage with the folks that you've met here, with the people who've offered opportunities, with some of our scientists and farmers and others who are still with us. Tomorrow, we have our breakout session for our groups that are in from out of town. That's going to be over at the House of Sweden, the Swedish Embassy. You're going to be hearing from Rick Leach, who heads the World Food Program US, and Hunter Biden, the Vice President's son, who is very active in fighting a global hunger. Anybody heard of Tom Colicchio, celebrity chef? Okay, so you'll meet with him tomorrow and two other professors, or two other congressional members, rather. They might want to be professors. And you're also going to meet with other folks in breakout sessions. You're going to have a science session and a storytelling session. So we'll get a chance to dive into some of this. So this dialogue, this discussion, I hope we've just started here. We're not ending it here. We're just starting it here. I hope you've enjoyed the day. A couple of things that I pull out of the day, and Sophie pulled out of the day, who's been sitting here taking notes and whispering sweet nothings into my ear throughout. Hurry up, Frank, hurry up. One, innovation. We've heard repeatedly about the story of innovation and where innovation comes from. That it comes from people, it comes from PUP, it comes from drones, it comes from technology, it comes from imagination. Two, storytelling. The impact of storytelling, of taking character and information and putting them together to be memorable and informative and make an impression. Three, connecting with people and connecting people and food. We all eat, we all care. This is actually in many ways an easy story to tell, but it's very challenging because we all come at it from so many different places, and so few of us, as we've heard several times, are actually in touch with the land. Social responsibility. These stories make a difference. You can take a story and get attention. You can hit the road with a story and touch people and learn new things. That matters. And finally, seeing is believing. We heard that on one of the videos earlier today from Sabrina McCormick. You have to see it. You have to feel it. You have to sense it. All right? When I was a young reporter, I spent time in Central America and the wars in Central America, and I never see a story about Nicaragua or El Salvador or Honduras without somehow feeling it personally because I was there. Storytelling won't put you there necessarily physically, but can take you there intellectually and emotionally, and that's why it is so powerful. That's why we want to encourage you to do it. Finally, I just want to say this, and we'll have a chance to talk more. Think big, okay? Start a project like PUP, it can make a difference. I see my friend David Hollenrake here, okay? He's gone to a place, Bayer Crop Science, and somebody asked me earlier, you didn't get a chance to talk about bees. And actually, Bayer Crop Science is both somewhat in the crosshairs on it, but it's also doing a lot of research on it. So if you're interested, please talk to David or talk to anybody about bees. We want to engage on everything. But David went to Bayer Crop Science, and big corporations and big companies can do big things because they have a global reach. They also get into big controversies, and I applaud Michael Frank for coming here and talking about where Monsanto is in all of this. I hope you heard something. You didn't have to agree with it all, but the important thing is I hope you learned something from that. That, too, is what we get from storytelling. I hope you've enjoyed this day. How many of you guys are in from out of town? Let's see hands. Wow. It's fabulous, okay? We've got 24 schools here. 24 schools. So thanks to you all. Quick lesson on the cherry blossoms. The cherry blossoms at the tidal basin are gone. Those are the Yoshino cherries, but the Kwansan cherries are still out. Those are the bigger ones. So where you see those blooming, take a picture because they're amazing. If you follow the Planet Forward folks and the team across and around the corner, we'll take you to the Monroe House for the reception. But before I do that, do I have these guys, Sophie, around here? Are they going to come out? I want to bring out the Planet Forward people who you've talked to, many of you, who've organized this, who've gotten no sleep for the past week. Dan Reed and Raf Byrne, where are they? Come on. Taylor Cook, you've talked to Taylor Cook. These guys are so, I cannot tell you how hard these guys work. Every infographic you see was done by Anders, who's been working with us. Every phone call that's been made, every piece of food that's been put on the table has been done by this team.
We didn't cook it, but, you know.
Next time.
We could have, yeah.
No more work. All right, so what about going across around the corner? What do you want them to do?
Just you're going to take a right outside the building here, go just across Pennsylvania Avenue. It's just next to the Hotel Lombardi there on the right.
And the house
We've
is
got volunteers who are going to help.
right.
get you
And the
over.
House of Sweden tomorrow. This is like a LEED certified, right? It's really
Yeah,
cool.
they want to position themselves as kind of like the green venue in Washington. So we figured that mirrors with what we're trying to do. Let's go over there and have a good time.
So Ralph Byrne is graduating, and he has a job. Mitch, he has a job already, so he won't be applying. But tell him what you're going to be doing for your job.
I work for an event and concert festival production company.
So he's going to be booking all the big musicians you see. Ralph really
We tried for Beyonce at this time. No
didn't happen. But thank you, because Ralph is a magician and has made all this minute-by-minute stuff work. Guys, thank you all very much. See you around the corner.